Mokai Fred Kwatin, Abranten also na head of IT or Ghana, Washington DC embassy. Abranten and Amna Sumo Kuja to Blakwa, a close Ghana embassy no on Tuesday. Our mubi and run Wakasa exclusively. Na Abranten and maybe I can interesting, very, very interesting. And I'm Debro on the critical analyst show. Make sure to subscribe. My most subscriber click on notification, with the video be to my behu no etimi ahwebe. So let's go on. Abrantena kasa on Asempa FM. Na obi busana say unim sade na woye no. Eye krono no abo man Ghana. So we are staff of the embassy. Na what they on minor resources are the amount. I generate sika yes over the time between $29 to $60 or so on every application. Obusano Abrantena answer no tie.
Hold on. To solve problems ebeba IT solutions embassy ni here to make life comfortable for Ghana for ni obia ebeba hono. That is why you
Isn't that what I did?
No, but this time no, you are paid as a staff of the embassy. You created a solution using resources of the embassy for your personal benefit. That is where the problem is.
Okay, but I was working for the embassy.
Yeah.
I was getting paid for the other stuff that I do for the embassy.
Yes.
Not for that solution that I provided for the outside. Outsiders were paying me to go buy their return envelope and prepare their labels and make sure they can be communicated effectively from when the application leaves to when it gets delivered to them. These are two different things. So if I had put a charge on coming up with that idea, for example, certain amount of money, so for me providing or coming up with this intellectual idea, the government should pay me this, and I may operate here. It's a whole different ball game. Because if I ask the mission that because like I said, the one that I provided, I didn't ask money. So if they say, instead of putting the burden on the embassy, let's put the burden on the applicants to find a way to solve the issue because the system does address verification. It communicates with them. When there's an issue, they are being communicated to. Tell me, for all these years, did anybody go online or in a social media say, and I'll be a year in that's will be from a passport and no. There was no complaints. So can we look at the good part? The part that people were benefiting and forget about the fact to say somebody was benefiting from something that he has your friend said genuinely put together.
Yeah, but unim say based on what you're saying, Anka, the problem may not have been this serious if you did not have a link of that private company on the embassy's website. Even that there will still have been problems, but it is worse now because you used state resources for private gain. That is conflict of interest.
No,
and what its explanation is real.
So, you see, anytime you say that, it sounds as if I did it without anybody's knowledge.
Oh no, that's not what I'm saying.
So when him say, but here, so when him say, you want penny for our embassy.
Embassy, so yeah, no correct.
Okay. So are we saying then penny for are not allowed to find or find a solution to a problem? The question is, if they had a problem with what I was doing, and yes, and people from the ministry knew what was going on.
Is it the ministry even in Accra? No, maybe ministry in Accra. No,
but my brother, the embassy, that link and everything, almost on website. Even if I'm not even going to speak for them, but the key thing is, was it a hidden link?
No, it doesn't look like it is. Yeah.
And I fail to say the second agenda, you see, main problem they say if the argument was about the fact is fair. Omukotia Sikama company bia. Look, that debate we can have. But what I'm saying is say, for him to say, my divertia bansika, ako good name account to that is what we need to dwell.
Okay. I guess
that is what the issue is.
No, I get that. But bounce no. Yes.
One can say, the only reason maybe one camel at them is because they didn't have the case. Because it's in fact, so that cannot go to the house. But that's not what he said. What's my diverty a buying seeker? Where is that?
But I wouldn't say and make and me pacho open to interpretation.
Yes, it's according to Branty and no already who from so be a war idea way and on a private business embassy no crane whom be and monfo be a resource and yard. It will be team no every no and be website and the channel. Will be a website now on a private company link at Toho. And no be busan say on himself no a conflict of interest and
Ebeba link nebeda embassy ne website no, and this is a staff of the embassy. Yes, even though you're contract staff, as long as your contract no subsist, no, you are a staff of the embassy. Don't you think there is an element of conflict of interest?
Well, yes, but listen to this. They brought that up, and I gave them a checklist.
Okay.
Of a resolution to a conflict or resolution for a conflict of interest at a workplace. Now, Mr. T. say, first of all, whatever services that I'm providing has nothing to do with the Ghana government. Ghana government is not paying me to offer those services to the people. It is more like Osio Bimtoto return envelope for post office. At stamp Namexian or Quam. My car says, Mr. Summer and I'm from That's outside of the embassy.
Asempa FM.
That's outside of the embassy. Government, they did not, and yet to say, at the end of the day, made the bill. Ever say, all services are not providing me, and you know, mommy and whom to cut. No. And another thing also is the information that is being collected from these people to offer them services does not have any connection to the embassy. Because the website now here return postage you see, there will be a kind of privacy policy, terms and conditions that tells you the information that you're collecting, what they are going to be used for, which is something that is regulated. Because you can't just collect people's information online just like that. That's what my fear.
Yeah, me too, pa.
So one can say it, but if you look deeply into it, where is the conflict? Because Abai is not paying me. I have the contract with the applicants, a same contract that I have with the government.
I understand that bit, no, but because
but you see, okay.
What
I'm saying is yes. What I'm saying is the question now was not whether or not the conflict of interest.
Okay.
The question and the defamation here is I have, in a way, diverted some money. I call my personal accounting. So if one has put out there, so there's that will be a different conversation to have. And I said to debate on, but that's not the issue here. The issue is the defamation part of it. So we are a bank seeker on the blind side of the ministry.
In a honor or challenge
about the issue.
Yes, Jabratiano, or insisted there's nothing conflict of interest about it. No, it has nothing to the government of Ghana. On the not Jimuno, no, fine. I think there's something wrong with the gentleman. If you want a conflict of interest, but very interesting. But Ghana near one Okuja Taka said they will be prosecuted. I hope say you better to know because maybe in some our canon on the casual look and it doesn't make sense to me. Mean for private business link and attach official government communication link. Man for by yadia all the charges need be too so. That be you can't do that. Say your what mean can say your private business. And I think the government of Ghana must investigate this matter proper. Be able to person investigating a coffee tonto. Why you do when bazi water? Or no one why MPP new. Nima branch any there be a scandal we those are branch on MPP need was a public civil servant e be go MPP animals no one confirm exclusively to asempasa branch and nemo ye no or a bad boy
a branch and they make us a mechanic somewhere na ade bechimi okay he's a bad boy. Send a Kennedy Japan Becan.
Because so said only had to defend himself.
Now the minister no try no.
Hold on.
Obi minister no try no.
Oh, my main point I mean make here. No. Sadie no, it doesn't work. Say and asema nipa na ka no. Ya radio station in a film. It's a joke. When you are put before court,
Obi,
is a joke.
you just read a statement from the minister.
I agree.
Implicating the gentleman.
You are going further to make claims within your personal knowledge.
You a disclaimer.
Obi,
and I make a
bad boy near man me bekano ntia some more problem there me twa so
meet you kasa meet you
some more problem me twa
when you get to a point and feel say e was me be
you can't have us of this information
to also meet you
you see the tie ne say enema no endorse bebre what company and company no outside of the embassy and the company ne services offer a mailing services nti emfa ne say wo obi wo no ma 10 and a mailing near ma ba wo no ma 10 mailing near ma ba wo de share one envelope mu and a buy nti wo to envelope no $30 and a buy to wo de buy we are and I'm say it came as a package no SCNC you they share one envelope now you mail it back to you as one envelope. So what he has done is he's created a company to nipa 10 no or say to envelopes 10. So at instance I will bet you $30 no. Now you have to pay what? $300. So it came to my attention. And me decided say me react. So my name penny for kasa and your mama to me say me investigating. I investigated him and he admitted say why yes I did. Now me ya no I no catch me say one me won come on. I'm saying come on me. Till later me one or buy no say penyinfo bi a oni omo kwotena asese oni omo investigate me no eni omo na ye nti ade na o ti ho a wani abra wani ho hantwe no you are wasting your time and these are civil servants nti so pa miawa no bosumi bia no ebebre o sei
say ni esen
specific amount be.
Oh yeah.
And this is the same your friend is saying
the same gentleman
Fred Quarten okay.
So me and I'm saying what do you mean? No, I say report now when you bring na o tro the command ambassador no massa ebedru ho no ye be kwa kohwe agu because omo a wono omo ye adwuma na omo kwa support they will go and give contrary information. So the punitive measures are de mano no. Ambassador no ntimi nye. So won't embassy structures as here. And I'll be jina bontin aka say and a politician. No. In fact, when it comes to embassy, who ambassador no a figurehead. The people who run the embassies are the people we call head of chanceries. Embassy everything in the embassy runs through them. So kasa o letter crawl betna so o ambassador betma throw letter the abagana o te hasa o letter bagana e be a 4 months kra na mai
in moye mo report at the ko be o some de.
I'm telling you, I see I'm being very careful because of the image of the country, because I me go through a baby on what no you say be a ko nyina. So I want to be very careful. So that is one, the first problem. The second one I'm here and say, as head of information, I'm responsible for embassy, BBI in terms of media, all of that. So I realize, we're registering in our demo. What do you mean? Embassy of Ghana, our everything, you've registered it in your name? Any article, say me no can. Bear 4 months now, Branty in me preso. Eventually, I was able to take it away from him. And you see, he had Wale cells no so strongly say, we a politician now, bar. Oh no, ya bubu a pre kransa na we dey. Oh
yes. Shocking stuff. Manfo bi ye we ka obi enhu a next why ya obebu say all these years the COVID to report no when all these years MPP mentimi anya hwe na manfo madi manfo dwiri ma me post video na manfo brese say Italy and Canada and so embassy no mo ya manfo ano no me bompa eso kuje to be hu video no ahwehwe ni nyina mama yen. My principle no, I still stand by it. Obi a wedi Ghana dream bia yanyi yenhia no na yanyi esika. Simple matter. Ye be jili na omo masema. I critical analysis and message so be subscribe ma. Mo subscribe click bell notification no. Me the video be at ma be 100 ma shebe. Bye bye.